All right, Tucker, you've had some time off to actually practice. I know Coach was excited about that. What have you guys been doing this week?
Really, I think just fixing what we need to fix. Obviously, came off of 2 games. Obviously, Charlotte was a lot better than South Florida. South Florida was a tough one. You never want to play a game like that. And so, really, just watching the film and seeing what we need to improve at, the physicality without fouling, the rebounding, and just continuing to get better on offense and just kind of make sure we gel within our offense, I'd say.
What are the biggest keys for you guys in terms of defending without fouling? Is like, what are the things you guys are noticing as far as what you need to improve on to reach that goal?
I think after watching the film and as a team kind of going back and looking through the games, I think a lot of it can be avoided. I think a lot of it's, we're one of the best teams in regards to stealing the ball. But a lot of times we're reaching when we don't need to reach. Like guys guarding the ball, 8 seconds left on the shot clock, you kind of slap down when you don't need to, when a guy's probably gonna take a tough shot. And so I really think it's just eliminating the in quotes dumb fouls. And so just the slapping down when you don't need to, the getting blown by and swiping down, or you got a guy walled up in the post and you try to swipe at the ball. So I really think just if we limit those fouls, then we'll see improvements and keep teams off the free throw line more.
Players like to play games, coaches like to practice. Has it been good though to get some practice sessions?
Absolutely, it's been good to stay on the West Coast for more than a couple of days. But no, I think it's been good. I think, like you said, it's good to have a week where you can kind of just watch the film and really stay here and improve. And obviously, got two really big games coming up here in the next 2 weeks for that Christmas break. So
looking at Illinois State, there's obviously got a lot of players who can score. There's one in particular in the post, Chase Walker. I forget his number. He was like 6'9", 290 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about defending without fouling. This is a guy who draws a ton of fouls. Really, I don't know if you guys have watched film on him a bunch yet, but what do you see from that matchup with just your guys' front court in general versus him?
Yeah, no, I think he does. We've watched a couple games now. He does an unbelievable job of when he catches the ball, he just looks middle. So as soon as he catches it, he's seeing where the double team's coming from because he's been doubled pretty much a lot of his college career. And so we're gonna try to change up looks on him, make it tough. And we trust our bigs too. We trust Zach, we trust Gary, we trust KT to be physical down there. And we're just gonna try to give him different looks all night and make it difficult for every chance he does get. So because I got some really good guards that can shoot. They shoot the ball really well. And so we just got to make everything tough for them.
And with those guards, like Coach talks a lot about, you got to stay in front of your guy. I mean, that's the most basic kind of defensive thing. These are small, quick guards. Just what's the key going to be for you guys as far as when you play man or zone, different things, about just staying in front of these guys?
I really think it's obviously, like you said, it's staying in front of the ball, one, but it's also our off-ball positioning. So when you're guarding a guy in the corner and guy's got a ball on the wing, like you got to be able to, we call it a triangle, like you got to be in your triangle and be ready to help that guy. Just because we know that Mace, Drake, MJ, Cole, like all those guys are unbelievable at running through passes. And so if we can stay in our triangles and make it look like a crowded four, we feel like that will really contest their drives and make it harder for them to get inside the paint.
And just they score on the ball screen offense. I think they're two guards, two of the best at scoring out of the pick and roll. Just what have you guys done as far as work on ball screen defense, trying to make sure they don't thrive in that offense?
We know our half-court defense is really well. Obviously, pick and rolls has been at parts a weakness for us sometimes, and so I think it's really just goes back to that physicality without fouling. Like our ball pressure has to be elite, and we have to be off the ball. So when that guy does come off the ball screen, he's got to see bodies, and it's got to look tough for him to hit that guy on the roll, or try to force him to make skip passes so we can close out and be there on the catch.
It's going to be like playing in the Delta Center. Have you played? No, they didn't play down there last year.
No, I haven't. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think Coach Calhoun's talked about it's a great opportunity to kind of have that less than 2 hours away from you, and so I think we're all excited to be able to there. Obviously, I think KT and Mace played there 2 years ago, and so getting to go back, it's really fun. I'm excited to feel the atmosphere there.